I've had a lot of people tell me, like, they have super busy schedules. So how do you post more content, right? And this one, I pretty much explained to you how to plan out a bunch of videos at once. So you're able to just post a bunch of content. It saves you a lot of time because, I personally experienced this when I would just record one video every day, but that would just take a lot more time. And you could use your time way more effectively if you batch your content, especially because, like, you could utilize that time um, fulfilling for your clients, growing your business, and actually acquiring new customers rather than just recording a video every day, right? So that's what we're going to cover in this module. And yeah, let's jump into the computer so I could actually show you. Batch like a beast. Here is what we are going to cover. So the first one is the batch system. And then after that, we're going to talk about the pre-production planning, and then the filming day strategy, and the post-production workflow, and the time management. And last but not least, the goal. So first of all, the batch system. So set up once and create for weeks. This is what this helps you with, right? So film 4 to 8 videos in one session instead of a daily filming that literally kills momentum, right? For example, an example that I could give you is today. I've recorded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, already 9 videos at once since the morning, right? So I literally recorded 9 videos, so I'll be good for weeks. You know what I'm saying? So this just saves you a lot of time. It's painful at first, but it'll help you more. It'll save you more time, and you'll be able to progress way faster if you do this. And it just builds up that momentum, because if you record every day, like, it just messes up your workflow and it makes you distracted, right? You want to, as a coach, as an entrepreneur, you want to be as much efficient as you possibly can with your time. So if you batch your content, maybe on a weekend, if you have, let's say you have team meetings, or let's say you're fulfilling with your clients, or let's say you're marketing, right? You don't want to, like, do that. You don't want to have those hours where you work that block and then in the middle you have to suddenly record, right? That just messes up everything. So maybe in a weekend, or maybe Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday, whatever. Find a time where you could just record a bunch of videos in one single session. So choose a day, 1 day per week, and make it a content day. Just block out 4 hours. It doesn't have to be 6. It could be like even 2 hours if you wanted it to, and just record in all those hours. So you just knock them out. I would highly recommend this. This saves a lot of time. And then prepare like 4 to 8 scripts beforehand so you could film back to back, literally without stopping, which is literally what I did. Like, I have like the video titles, and then I have the ideas. And ideally, you don't have to script your whole video. You could literally have the video hook, you could have the video title, and then just bullet points of what you're going to talk about. And if you're good at what you're talking about, which I'm assuming you are because that's what you teach people, you could just talk about it in the video, right? So you could literally just do this back to back to back. And as soon as you start building up this muscle to do this, it's going to be way easier. If you're doing this for the first time, like recording a bunch of videos at once, it could be hard, but just like anything in life, when you're doing something great, it's hard in the beginning, but it starts becoming easier as you just end up doing it more, right? So definitely recommend that. So here's the pre-production planning, okay? So here's the foundations. Create a script template with your hook, main points, and a CTA structure to speed up the writing, right? You don't want to write an entire script word for word. You just want to have the hook, the main points, and bullet points. I literally just put like 3 words of what I want to talk about, and then a CTA, call to action, pretty much, to direct them to where I want them to be, right? This just speeds up writing. And set up all the equipment, right? For example, set up the light, maybe the prop in advance. So the filming day is literally just go there and then you just execute, right? Like when I came in here in the morning, I had my camera already there. I had my light bulb there. I literally just went from turning it off to turning it on, and boom, we just got to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely prepare that a day in advance. And then filming day strategies. Here's how you get the maximum output. Knock out all 4 to 8 video recordings in one sitting without breaks between videos. So just knock them out all at once. It's the fastest way to get them done. And film everything, right, back to back while your energy and setup is still optimized. Stay in the zone and maintain momentum rather than stopping and starting throughout the week, because when you stay in the zone and you just record these videos back to back to back, you just build up more and more momentum, right? If you record a few videos right now and then a few videos later the week, it just breaks that chain of momentum that you're building up. So here's how you do time management. Work smarter, right? Block out 2 to 4 hours, create 2+ weeks worth of content instead of daily filming. Now, it doesn't have to be 2 weeks. Ideally, at least a week's worth of content, right? 1 to 2 weeks is pretty good. So the next thing is schedule your batch day, right? Weekly. Treat it like an unmovable appointment. Like maybe it's book it in your calendar, right? And when you treat it like you can't move it, then now you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? When you have it as an appointment inside your calendar, right? And then use the remaining days for editing, thumbnails, or other business tasks without pressure, right? So if you just record raw videos, you literally don't have to edit it. As for the thumbnails, like I said, I give you a plug and play thumbnail template, so you could just use that. And then, yeah, you could just film without any pressure. So the goal is you save 10+ hours weekly. Eliminate daily setup, breakdown time by doing everything in one focus sessions, which allows you to free up 6 days per week from filming so you could focus on client work and growing your business. Maintaining consistent posting schedule without a mental drain of daily content creation. Because at the end of the day, we're not here to just be a content creator, right? We're trying to build up our businesses. We're trying to help more people, coach more people, acquire more customers. So remember, like you want to be as efficient as possible, and this is a method that I've tested and it works. So definitely recommend this. So here is the summary, right? Create weeks of content in one focus session, saving massive time, eliminating daily filming stress, and yeah. Anyways, guys, that is it for this module. Now, for the 4th module, we are going to cover growth tracking, which is pretty much going to teach you how to track your growth. And once you find those videos that start working, that start performing better than your other videos as you start posting and posting more, this is going to allow you to track it and create a repeatable system to do more of that. So you just grow, get your videos 1% better over time. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. And yeah,